Okay, so training plans. Where do I get my training plans, my interval plans from? Firstly, anyway, here we are. This is our Sunday ride, so there was just myself, Tim behind, and Adrian in the front there leading out. And this was a fast ride. We were going. We were at this speed. We were bombing along like this the whole way. I've got to say, some of the times, man, I was just hanging on, especially when it went uphill a little bit. There weren't major hills to climb, but there were certainly inclines on the road. But anyway, I was feeling it a little bit. Adrian was looking back there to say, am I coming through as well? But no way, old lad, I'm staying put. Staying right where I am. It's nice getting the draft. You know, when you're clocking along at 40 odd k's an hour, you got big Timbo up the front. I was just about done at the end of this ride, I can tell you. I haven't done any major interval stuff like this, a high intensity ride like this for a while now, for quite a long time. But anyway, I kept the cadence right up there, so as not to build up that lactic acid in the legs. Heart rate wasn't too bad, got up to about 155ish I think towards the end, but not too bad, you know. Wasn't too bad at all. But anyway, my training plans, where do I get them from? Look, I have made my own up. But firstly, I did get some from Strava. Strava do some different plans that they can set up for you if you're on the premium. So I'm on the premium Strava, and there are some free ones there. Training Peaks as well, there are some there. They're not as good unless you pay for them, but they do have some of the cheaper 12-week training plans, so they're not more intervals, those ones, they're more 12-week ones. But anyway, the best one I find for interval training to get a good idea of what to do is Zwift. Believe it or not, they have some awesome ones, and you can even make your own. So that is the one I would recommend if you want to get into some interval training. You've got to be able to, by doing the intervals, you're going to be able to do this stuff, hang along at 40 odd k's an hour, you know. But what we'll do now is we'll jump into my Zwift account, and I'll show you briefly how you set them up and how easy it is and what you can do with it if you become a Zwift member. And I'm not getting paid by Zwift, anything like that, but I do think it is very good. So we'll jump in there now and have a look. Okay, so here we are in my Zwift account. So up here at the top it says select workouts. So you just jump in there, and here are a whole heap of preset workouts that you can do. So you can do your FTP tests, which are the ones I do. You can do a 60 to 90 minutes to burn, FTP boosters, builders, 12-week plans, 8-week plans, ride your first century. There's a whole heap of plans that you can do, or you can create your own. Now this one down here is one that I've already made myself. This is one of my intervals that I've done, and let's have a look. So you got your warm-up there, and you can change these, I'll show you in a minute. And then here's the first effort, a minute at 310 watts, then recovery for a minute, and it goes so on, does 4 of those. And then I go to 290 watts with only a 30-second recovery, so I'll do 4 of those. And then I go to 334 watts with again a 30-second recovery and a cool down. So I'll show you how you create one. So you just click on the create tab. You can put all your details, descriptions, whatever it's for if you like. So you can start out with, you just drag and drop. So it's your zone 1, your 2, your 3, your 4, 5 and 6. They're all preset for you. And then you've got your warm-up. So all you do is your warm-up, drag it over there. And you can alter the duration of your warm-ups. You might want to bring that down to, I don't know, say 5-minute warm-up, and it will change the size of it. You can also have the effort level of the warm-up, so you can have your efforts going up and down as well. Okay, and then you want to do some intervals, you can just drag your intervals over, and again you can add or take away intervals. So you take them away, or you can add as many as you feel fit to do. You can change, let's go back to 4. Again, you can change the duration of this is the duration of your interval, and this is your rest duration. Okay, so we'll click on that, bring those down to a minute as well, and it will change it all to a minute block. So you then get your zone 2 for a minute and then a rest. And if you want to change those, you can take them up and away to whatever you like, and it will tell you how many watts you actually be pushing out there as well. And then if you want to, you can add more intervals. So if you want to add a few more, you can do that and have them at a lower rate or an even higher one. You can also just bring in your zone 6s and do those. You can also have a cool down, and you can make it as long as you like. At the minute, this actual workout is for 52 minutes. You can see down the bottom there. And that's pretty much it. So that is one of the things I love about Zwift. You can build and mix and match whatever you want to do with your intervals and get stronger on the bike. So we'll jump back to my little ride now. So that is how I do my intervals. That's where I get all my interval training stuff from. I have searches on the internet as well, and I'll see what some of the pros are doing, you know, and then work your do your intervals, work them out on those sorts of lines. But the more the intervals you do, the better you're going to get, because you're going to be able to sustain a higher level of intensity for longer, and that's going to give you the ability to be able to pop along at 40 odd k's an hour, even when you're hanging on the back. You know, you're still having to do a bit when you're hanging on the back at times, and all those things help. So that's why I love getting onto Zwift. You see, a lot of people say to me, how can you get on the indoor trainer and sit there for an hour? But I just enjoy it. I think it's good fun. You know, I think it's good fun, and it definitely helps. Gets you fit for the bike. Although I haven't done a great deal of Zwifting in the last few months, as you know, because I've been very busy with work and a few renos and that going on around the house. But I will start getting back in. I should start doing at least a couple of sessions per week on Zwift. Get some of my high intensity stuff going again. And it's good fun. So that is about it. We're just about to come to the end of this little section now. Tim has led us out for the length of this, just coming down into Victoria Point now, and then we've got to turn around and head all the way back. I did say to Tim, when we were pulling up for coffee, I was quite happy that the ride was over. It was only 59 k's, but all the same, it was 59 k's at quite a high intensity, so we were on the go the whole way. So it was actually nice sitting on the back here like this. It was good to recover, and that's what you got to do. You know, you have to recover. You know, when you've done your effort, you've got to make sure you're well and truly recovered. There's no point going back up there if you're not set to do it. You're just going to get dropped, and it's pretty easy to get dropped when you're sitting on 40 odd k's an hour, I can tell you. But anyway, that is it for this one. Got any questions or comments, you know what to do, stick them down below.